it's safe to say, probably for any of you, you're never going to have quite a role or job like this again. Like, did you kind of take a moment to like look back at the very unique opportunity that this was, knowing that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be very hard to go like do anything else because the parameters are so wide of like what you can do, and the ridiculous becomes not so ridiculous, you know.
Right.
So it's going to be very hard to like. Who can do a hospital drama after this?
You guys have shot the end, it's all over?
We've shot the end. We finished in Melbourne, Australia 3 weeks ago, and I think the decision was made by our creative team and Sam Catlin, the showrunner.
They'd had enough of us.
They'd had enough of us. We had nothing more to offer. No, I think it was because of the nature of the comic as well. The comic has a very definitive end, and I think they wanted the show to have that as well. There was a possibility that there's more storylines that could have been pulled from it. Many. There's so many ideas in that wonderful comic, but I think they wanted it to be a sort of have a full stop.
We should have an end. I mean, the apocalypse should happen in Preacher, right? I mean, yeah.
This is a privilege for any cast, any TV show to all go out on their own terms.
For sure.
That's
for
pretty
sure.
cool.
Any creative endeavor, period, but especially on television.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Now, I mean this in the nicest possible way. Looking back at these 4 seasons, is there anything that you can't believe you got away with on this crazy batshit show? When you look back.
I mean, Jesus does it with a housewife. I did not say the
you
F
didn't
word
say it.
just
Don't say
now.
it.
I
No, you
managed
didn't.
not to do
You
it.
didn't.
Yeah. Did we blow up Tom Cruise? We did blow up Tom Cruise,
Right in
and
the beginning.
I blew up Harry Connick Jr.'s house as well.
No, there's nothing we really haven't done, so there are really no regrets.
Yeah, you can't look back and say,
all
"Oh,
bases
we
were-
only gone for it." You
I
went
know. I
for
think
it.
we left
Yes.
it all on the field. I don't think there was anything held back.
It was peculiar how you became very used to very quickly the ludicrous, the obscene, and the absurd becoming the normal. And when you described it to people who maybe hadn't seen it, or where you found yourself describing things which in any other circumstance would be peculiar, but actually would normalise the absurd, which I like.
I kept waiting for the network to stop us.
Right.
Like I would read a script and I would be like, oh, they're not going to let us do that. And then we would shoot it, and I'm like, well, they're not going to show it. And then they would show it, and then I was like, well, we're going to get canceled. And then they kept going.
So it's hard for any show to stick the landing, as you know. There's always all this talk, like what's going to be in the finale.
He's talking
et
about
cetera.
Game of Thrones. You're talking about Game of Thrones.
So is this going to be more or less satisfying than the end of Game of Thrones, guys?
So much more.
Do the voice.
Much
Do the voice.
more. It's such a satisfying, logical, surprising conclusion. I mean, how many trains are going? Your train is going. Your train is
Masada,
going.
yes.
Your train. Joe. 3 or 4 other characters. Runaway trains, all heading for the same central spot, and they all hit it at the same time.
There's something there.
It's so massive.
It is intense. And I think fans of the comics are going to be very pleased this season. There are a lot of characters that pop up that I think they've been hoping for.
Shifting gears a little bit, as much as I loved Avengers Endgame, did you, when you saw it, were you like, yeah, John Slattery's all
I'm
right?
not sure I wasn't in it. Well, no, I wasn't like that. I haven't
seen it?
No, I'm about to.
Well, John Slattery,
I'm about to do my homework.
buddy,
I heard.
yeah.
Well, shouldn't it be me? I don't. Should I listen to this on the camera?
Yeah, no, we should do this. Right? Yeah, let's talk. Let's
Is
talk.
anyone watching?
Yeah, no, we're fine. What's the question?
Should it? How old? What era is it?
Is this live?
It's back to it's like the late '60s, right? Is
Oh,
that-
no, it
is that
shouldn't
the
have been
scene?
me. Oh, yeah, it should have been me. I know he's older than me.
And
When we come back,
Jarvis
John
was
will know
there.
what we're
You're,
talking about.
Yes, so Jarvis is the same age, or they aged him?
it could have been.
It should have. Okay.
All I'm saying is you might want to talk to your representation about this going
Also
forward.
on that Marvel.
What's that?
Pardon?
Huh?
No.
Are you sad that?
No, I don't know. This is the first I've heard of it, so it's
This is a hell of a way to find out.
Why am I not in it?
Maybe you are. Maybe I just miss. Yeah.
You completely stepped on a landmine.
So it's in 1961.
Did you? Anyway, did you?
When was the first one set? 59.
I don't know the history of.
Tommy! Really aggressive.
Great.
What do you mean?
Wait. Do you know what happens to your son in the film?
Die. Guessing.
Yes. Yeah.
Or lives. No, I have. I'm about to. I mean, I have.
You have not seen the film.
I have seen it.
Tell me 2 scenes that happen in the
Preacher.
I'll tell you.
film. Don't.
I have seen it. You're going to get. I'm trying to get employed by them again, please.